I'm right on time. Not late at all. Live. Right at 6 p.m. There it goes. Hello, everyone. Flynn, Cole, Laura, Dark, Alex, Burning, Anthony. Oh, it's been a really long day. This is basically the first time I've got to sit down all day. Early by 6 seconds. I figured I'd make up for being about 2 minutes late last week. Alex says the only albino I'm really put off by is the rainbow sharks. Something about them is just questionable. William says, Steen, how did you become friends with Corey? Just by going into his shop. I met him at his fish store and just became friends over time. Speaking of Corey, we might as well talk about him because I was lazy and using his fish tank again. Big J Aquatics says, I just been working on my thumbnails. It's so much work. Yeah, I've gotten it down pretty good. Once you do it a while, it'll go pretty quick. I can do a thumbnail in probably 30 seconds now. Had to bring a third monitor in for this, Bob. Watching UFC 208, Golden State versus OKC, and you. Well, UFC sucks. Basketball sucks. So, there. Watching your fish room tour. Yeah, now that you're editing that video, you better make me look like Brad Pitt. You better have that kind of skill. Jack, what's going on, man? Not a whole lot. Don't worry, Matt DLR is here. Whew. I'm watching UFC too. I'm like the only one that hates the UFC. Love the new logo. It's about as good as mine. Yeah, I was looking at your new logo. Charles Fish Tanks is here. Not responding to my emails. He could have been on tonight's live stream, but he was not responding to me at all. He hates me because his shirt hasn't arrived yet. So I'm hoping you guys can help me pick out some Apistos, because I want to get some new Apistogrammas. Hey Charles, enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I think I missed Charles' live stream last night, unfortunately. Wife made it in 5 minutes. What would I do without her? That's good. Is Corey's tour of your fish room coming out tomorrow? Oh, I doubt it. There's probably like 5 hours of footage that Whiskey has to cut down to. I don't know how long they're going to make it. Talk to Ted Judy. Yeah, I talked to him briefly before. Joseph Jones says, hey Bob, do archers grow fast? I have no idea. I've never kept them. Maybe someone in chat can. Oh, I can live vicariously. Let's pick out some Apistos. So I'm looking at these ones. I call them Apistogramma erythrura, but obviously that's not the name. I kind of want those ones. Tell me what you guys think of those guys. I like that they're lower pH, like 6 pH, so my tap water is good for them. Apistogramma erythrura. He said he wanted to do a parody of Boats and Bros. No, we did a parody of NWA, F the Police, but ours is about Fish Police, F the Fish Police. That's what we did a parody on. Not urethra. Charles says, Bob, you never asked me to stream. I know. I'm just messing with you. White, I believe he does 100%. Uh-oh. What I miss? Would Bob get all the super chat cash or share it with YouTube? I get it all, my friend. Although I haven't really learned where it goes, because I actually went live last night at 12:30 a.m. and had some nice people donate $7 to me. I can see it. It's there, but I don't know exactly where it is. It's in like a different section of YouTube. But it does show I have it, so I'm not too worried about it. Hey Bob, how you feeling? So I still have a little bit of a cold, so don't mind that. I like Apistos. Hey Bob, how you feeling? Oh, I just read that. Big Fly Multimedia, Lon is here. I know Lon got his shirt. I'm still waiting to see. Did Charles answer me on if he got his shirt? Oh, whiskey. I'm pretty sure you told me you needed a large. When Corey was here, he said you told me you needed a medium. I'm all out of medium. All I have is large. Bob, you're getting Apistogramma erythrura. Cool fish. I think they're in the Aquatics complex. No, we're deciding. So I'm thinking about the erythrura, the borellii. What else? I'm just looking at the wet spots fish list. I don't want cockatoides because I've had those. I don't want McMasteri because I've had those. I've had blue borellii, but I've never had the opal. I've had Panduro. I've had Trifasciata. I don't want the Elizabethae because they're $60. Hey Bob, did you get my email? Yes, I have got your email, but I have not seen it yet. So I do have it. I've been going non-stop today since I got up at 6 o'clock, so give me some time. Lemon with honey will help. I'm already over the hump. Like I'm fine. I just my voice is still a little weird. Either that or I'm finally going through puberty. I don't know. Hopefully it's about time. What about Hongsloi? I've had Hongsloi too, Charles. So I want a new type. So a new one would be the opal borellii, the Agazizii, which they're cool, but I think they're overdone right now. The Elizabeth ones, which are way too expensive, or the erythrura. Oh, I've never kept the Ninjensai or the Panda Dwarf. I don't think I've kept that one. Pound Bob going through puberty. It's finally happened, guys. Finally. Whew. Only took 58 years. J-Man got a shirt today. Awesome. Still waiting. Oh, I'm guessing you want me to check my email then? Oh, okay. So now you gotta wait till Monday. Sorry about that. It'll definitely be there by Monday. Bob, I need to figure out which fish is nipping my goby's tail. I think it's the Siamese algae eater. Even though people say empire gudgeons, they nip, they are always hiding, and they run from the goby. It's probably the Siamese algae eater. That would be my guess. Borellii, Apistogramma, borellii opal have been picky eaters and breeders for me. Yeah. I couldn't get my blues to breed, but they at least ate everything. Manchurian's Place is here. One of my daily shout-out channels, so check him out. Have you ever ordered from Dave's Rare Fish? No, I have not. But I do look at his I'm on his newsletter, whatever, so he emails me all of his new fish. Do you keep swords in your fish room? Nope, I don't like swordtails. Sorry. Just lost 5 subscribers, but I'm not really a fan of swordtails. Hey Laura, how's the new job going? Laura, let us know how that job's going. Have you ordered from Live Aquaria? Nope, and I never would. They're way too expensive. Colby says, oh, angelfish. Charles, are you paying attention? Bob, on my freshwater angelfish, he is getting a reddish bump on the base of his pectoral fin. What can this be? The all-knowing Charles will chime in on that. I know it. Manchurian says, I wish I had a tank to keep swordtails in. I kept koi swordtails, and I had the worst luck with them ever. I don't know if that's what they're called, koi swordtails, but are you going to set up a black water tank? Not specifically. Let's see. I want to go here. No, that's not going to work. Open new window. My swordtails do great in my community tank. I kept green swordtails for a while, and they were kind of jerks. Bucket. Well, this is new. Alex Tucker donated 10 pounds. Wow. Thanks, Alex. Wow. 10 pounds? Is that like $1? I'm just kidding. It's probably like $100. Well, it worked. Yes, it did, Alex. It sure did. That's awesome. $10? How long does that get you? Let's look. $10 gets you 5 minutes. Hey, Bob, I'm trying out swordtails. Yeah, I don't know. Flynn's got to go. See ya. I got a single male stunning fish. What I got more? Laticara curviceps. Late. I don't know. I'm trying to find a picture of the swordtails I had, so maybe you guys can tell me what type they were. I know I have a picture of them. Maybe. Here we go. Fish hipster. I don't know that I'm a fish hipster, but oops. Okay, so does anybody know what type of swordtails these are? These are the type of swordtails I kept, and I thought they were awesome, but I never got any spawns out of them, so I got rid of them. I call them koi because they look like that, but I don't know if that's what they are. Look like koi to me. There you go. They look like mollies on your phone. Yeah, these are young, so you can see there's only one male in this picture. And it's this one. Well, you guys can't see it, but it's the one on the left. Michael would know. Michael would know, but he never comes to my streams. He hates me. Just kidding. Manchurians would like to do a bigger community live bear tank. Hey Charles, did you get any more angels? I'm gonna say no, because he's not at home. Are autos a good match for relatively docile beta in a 5-gallon tank? Yeah, Showa swordtails, that's what they are. Showa, now I remember. I knew Corey would chime in eventually. Yeah, Charles is not at home. Charles is at school, or in school, at college, so I don't think he can get any new fish till summer break. I feel like swords would munch lots. Yeah, swords would definitely eat guppy fry. Yep. Okay. Aquarium, $30. I didn't even know that was an option. Wow. I could definitely use a sandwich right now. How did you do $30? Can you actually type in the amount? No. 5, 10, 20, 50. Huh, interesting. $500. Sandwich or tacos? Oh, sandwiches all the way. All the way. Not technically true, Bob. I'm getting new fish when I go home for spring break. There you go. Tropical Fish Success says, so what's up with donations and what does it do? I get 100% of donated funds. So people who are nice and just want to donate can donate, and YouTube doesn't take a cut like they do out of ad revenue. I could buy a big sandwich for $30, I'll tell you that much. Brendan says, hey, did a big gravel cleaning because I'm recycling a tank with fish in them. Yesterday I noticed worms in the tank. They move like earthworms, but they are so tiny I can't tell what they are. If they're red, they could be tubifex worms. I have tubifex worms growing in one of my tanks. Tacos are king when you can have warm food, but sandwich out while collecting fish. Well, there's another $10. Let me finish reading this. Target scene, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, when I'm out hiking, nothing's gonna beat a sandwich. That's for sure. Bob, how does YouTube pay you through advertising? Do they send you a check through the mail? Nope, they direct deposit into your bank account, and then you get a 1099 at the end of the year. Keith has donated $5. Wow, got all kinds of action going on tonight. Man, I wish my account was hooked up now. So many donations today. Yeah, it was like this yesterday on... Was it yesterday? On Lucas's stream. I think Lucas still has me beat. I think Lucas is financing a whole nother fish room after how much money he got last night. I don't have an account linked to anything online. Unfortunately, I have to use my laptop. It's a good day when I stumble on one of your live streams. Awesome, thank you. My fish life says, my Valsinaria is melting. Do you know why? If you're using Excel or any other type of liquid CO2, that usually melts jungle val. Also, if it's new, if you just added it to your tank, it'll melt back. Yeah, so Manchurian brings up, you have to get $100 stored up before they send you money for ads. Yep. So once you make your first $100, they'll send you through your, you have to set up an AdSense account, Charles. So go to Google AdSense, and then you have to link your YouTube account to your AdSense. Tropical Fish Success says, so $30 is the highest bid. Let's see if we can get a $50 donation. Yeah, I don't know about that. Big J Aquatics, I'm planning on adding white. All right. This is turning off now. Text message. I just got water on my phone, and now I can't turn the volume down. There. That's enough of Roadrunner. I'm using Easy Green. It seems to work great with dwarf hairgrass. Yep. I'm using Easy Green with my dwarf hairgrass. You'll see that in Corey's video. Have to fill out these forms and link it to your YouTube. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's probably like a 10-minute process. But you really don't have to worry about it until your YouTube account is up over 100. Yep, it's called AdSense. Let's see, Charles. Yeah, I did all that, I think. Yep, you can. So what you want to do is log into your AdSense account, because surely you've made some type of ad revenue right now, or already, and so it'll show in your AdSense account. So go to Google AdSense, log in, and see if you have any money in there. Cocaine Cowboy says, moving into my new house next month. I gave my fishes to a local fish store. Don't know what type of fish tank I want to have next. African cichlids or community tank, question mark. I have both. I don't know if I could decide one over the other. Brennan says, Bob, the worms are white. Do you know what they could be? My God, there's a pleco at Live Aquaria for $500. Yeah, and you could buy that pleco anywhere else for like $150. That's why I don't buy fish at Live Aquaria. Let's look it up. White worm in aquarium. Manchurian says, so yeah, my channel has like 12,500 views and I've made a grand total of $8.37 so far from ads. Big J Aquatics says, I got mine set up. Hey, it'll get there eventually. Looks like planaria white worms might be planaria, also detritus worms. I would not be too worried about it. Normally your fish should eat them if you have small enough fish. Stacking paper, getting those paper stacks. Oh, my parents are very stubborn. I went behind their back to get my first 2 tanks and they just gave in and let me keep them. Permission is the hardest part. Money is 100% worth it. Yep. Isn't it? They say it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. Keith says, get a micro predator. Yep, I always throw in some tetras and they go nuts over them. Rob says, have I ever kept any species of gourami? So, no, actually. Gouramis are one of the fish that I have yet to keep ever. And it's not that I don't like them, I guess I've never been interested enough in them. They're nice looking fish though. Bernie says, I want to step on my FERT game, but I cannot get easy green in Australia yet. What are some other good options? Is the CCAM stuff worth it? The CCAM all-in-one. It's been so long since I've used it, I forget what it's called. What's the CCAM one? Pearl gourami are lovely. Yep. Will salt water from the ocean work for saltwater or no? Everyone will probably tell you it's a horrible idea. But I'm sure people do it. Neon Tetra Aquarius says, I have 18,000 views and 492 subs. Should I monetize? If so, what is partnering? Partnering basically just means you're partnering with YouTube to monetize. You would probably have about $10 made so far. Late to the party. What Apisto did you get? I have not decided yet. So let me go back to my list. Maybe. So it's going to be the Apistogramma borellii opal, the Apistogramma erythrura, which I call it the Apistogramma erythra, or I think that was it. Wasn't that it? I think those are the 2 I have it down to. Brent, I've kept and bred McMasteri already, so I don't want to get those. Neon Tetra says, I would have had $4.50 to $72. It says on TubeBuddy. Yeah, TubeBuddy is not very accurate. Be right back. Sponge filter fell and is being so loud. Apistogramma bench shy. I already have those. You know that. Since they're in your tank. It means you agree to let them put ads in your channel. Manchurian, you can swear all you want. You're probably not going to make as much, but you can definitely still swear. Hey, Steenfott Aquatics, I'm trying to set up a rainbow fish tank. What's a good source to research different kind of rainbows? And in your opinion, is a dirted tank worth the trouble? Well, dirted tank is really no trouble at all. The thing you need to know you gotta have pretty good self-awareness. So you can't really move around a lot of stuff in a dirt tank. Otherwise, it's gonna get super messy. Otherwise, it's pretty much no work at all. And you just set it and forget it. And a good source for rainbow fish is that Australian site. Rainbow fish something. Probably not gonna find it right now. It's in my saved list, but I have like 100,000 websites in my saved list. Dwayne says, Manchurian play place, Bob shouted you out. I sure did. Oh, Manchurian's play place says, I somehow went from 170 to 250 subs in a couple days. Yep, because I put you in my video. Don't ask me which one, maybe 3 days ago. Whenever that started, you're in one of my videos. Why can't I find this website now? Seriously. Here we go. Home of the rainbow fish. Oh my gosh. Here you go. This is my go-to rainbow fish website. Bob the Builder, thank you, Great Steen. No problem, Manchurian, you deserve it. Because Bob tells everyone how freaking cool you are. Yep. Big J Aquatics. Oh, you made it over 500. That's sweet. Lon says, Big Fly Multimedia, my dirty tank is the lowest maintenance tank I have. Yep, absolutely. Flynn says, I'm so close to 500 subs. I'm so excited. That was my goal for this month. What is your YouTube goal for this month? To get through this contest and have it be over with. That's my goal, is to make it through my giveaway contest, and also, it's not really a contest, but the daily videos. Man, that's a ton of work. Since you have it down to those two, so Brent votes for the opals. I'm leaning towards the erythrura. These guys here. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Simply because I have kept Borellii blues, but not the opals. Whereas I've never even kept anything close to the erythrura. I had to think about that after I said it. The Fish Life says, what is a good thing to edit YouTube videos? I use Filmora Wondershare. Oh, let's see. My fish have acquired ick. I don't want to use chemicals. Last time they all died from it and followed the instructions perfectly. Any advice for me? Try a different treatment. You could try to raise the temperature and add salt if you don't want to use any medications. But otherwise, I would use ICX. Dwayne Kitchell says, that's why I'm doing them every other day. Yep, Dwayne Kitchell's doing the daily challenge as well. Hey, V-Stag, did you notice that I had a camera person today? Hey, Steenfott, how are you doing? I'm doing great, CNE Gaming. Thank you. How do you buy fish online? Do you have to pick them up or what? Depends on where I buy them from. If you buy them from the wet spot, they will ship them directly to your door. But some people will only do air cargo, so it really depends on where you're buying and what you're buying. I think I saw a shell dweller question in here. Manchurian's Playplace edits my videos with, or edits his videos with the YouTube editor. Not the greatest, but simple and easy. Paul's Planet Aquarium says Apisto agazizii fire red. Yeah, but there's a ton of people breeding those in my area. Oh, here we go. When are the shell dwellers getting their new tank? Hopefully this week. Hopefully. So they're going to be going from that 15-gallon tote to a 55-gallon aquarium. And I might even give some to Corey. The Rainbow Fish website also has a PDF you can download that has a ton more info. Oh man, I don't know that I need more info. Ick attack by Cordon is mostly garlic, all organic. That's good to know. Keith says 2 weeks, lights out, and the ick is dead, and your plants look hilarious. All right. Did I miss Short Anxious? Why is Bob talking about his urethra on a live stream? Everything okay? No, I need you to come check it out. By Fantastic. What? Where did I miss that? Oh, Fantastic Fish. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry I missed that. You're probably already gone. North Short, he dead. Yep, me dead. Sergeant Tank. Oh, Sergeant Tank is here. Sergeant Tank has started live streaming, so that's pretty neat. You're killing me with the urethra spot. Seriously, how are you supposed to pronounce that? Erythrura? I mean, like, whoever's making videos on YouTube right now, pronounce that word for me, and I'll come watch it, and I want to see how you pronounce that. Erythrura. Shut up, Bob. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. But you do have a medical background. I mean, hello. You giggle every time you say urethra. That's because I'm 13 years old. Bob is discussing issues today. What's your favorite site to order fish online? There are so many. I've heard horror stories. So you're probably going to have a good... That was close. You're going to have a erythrura. Erythrura. So ordering fish online, the wet spot tropical fish. What you drinking, Bob? I'm drinking water with Zip Fizz. Bob's urethra is finally going through puberty. Yeah, can't you tell? My voice is a little different. I have a bad southern accent, Bob. I even guessed it right. I'm going to live stream right now for no reason, just so I can say it for you. Urethra. See, people are already typing it out different. Erythrura. I don't care. I'm over it. Bob's puberty hit. Finally. Bob, look up Apistogramma idiots. I feel like I might be getting trolled by that name. I don't know about this. Hey, it's actually a real website. Cichlid Atlas. Hey, that's actually pretty neat. Wait a minute, I don't see Apistogramma urethra on here. Hey, Apistogramma Huskar. I have those. Bob, I'm not checking your urethra regardless of a medical background. Isn't like that? Isn't it your? Didn't you take like a scientific oath or something? Rest in peace. This tour is 23 gigabytes. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I looked it up, Dwayne. I think one time we left the camera rolling for like a half hour. Favorite background plant for a corner? Probably what you're looking at in the corner of this tank. simply because it'll kind of grow and like weep over. Hey Bob, how come YouTube earnings are different than AdSense earnings on YouTube? It says I made $15, but on Google AdSense it said I made 27 cents because it only updates once a month on AdSense, and Google is updates every day. You guys always comment how you're jealous of the selection I have in China. I'm jealous of your Apistos. Can't buy any here. Wow, any of them? I don't think China's very cool anymore if that's the case. Neon Tetra Aquarius says, do you use a catheter for your erythrura? Nope, I use a catheter for my live stream so I don't have to get up anymore. Now I can drink as much water as I want. Rachel O'Leary usually has a good assortment. Yep, she ships fish and she's pretty good at it. Although, I don't know, I'd be pretty weary now. Do you see your UPS guy? I don't know if I could trust that guy. Bob is killing me. I feel like I should leave this live stream and then come back and restart this chat. I'll still be here. It's your Hippocratic oath to check my urethra. Hey Bob, what is a good beginner plant that consumes lots of nitrates? Rotala is pretty good because it grows really fast. Stargrass, another plant that grows really fast. Closest things to GB rams are Geophagus. What did Neon say? Hide the catheter. Yep. Well, I'm not even wearing pants right now, so you don't have to worry about it. I won't stand up. Yeah, they're not really close to Apistos, but from the same region. Here's a new Apistogramma I haven't heard of. Oops. Better look this guy up. Ooh, look at that guy. That looks like an expensive Apisto. Rams are super rad though. Yep, rams are pretty sweet. UPS guy, need to respect your authority. What? No pants? What? What do I gotta wear pants for? Sashimi, of course you'd be here for Bob's most embarrassing shout out for me. It's for science, it's not embarrassing. Brian says, save Bob's urethra fund. Yep. It needs help. Pants are overrated. Yeah, free balling, man. Oh, man. Alright, this is going downhill fast. I had a catheter once. Big Fly Multimedia. I had a catheter once. The nurse removed it. It was like she was pull starting a lawnmower. Oh, my gosh. My local fish store has golden rainbows. Anyone know what species this is? Let's see if we can figure it out. I've never heard of any rainbow fish called golden, but let's see. Rainbow fish expert Gary Lang honored with new species name. Golden rainbow fish is now Gary Lang guy. So look up Gary Lang rainbow fish. Decai goldii. Are those the ones that were renamed to Gary Lang? Because that's what this article says. Corey, are you wearing pants? Interesting. Red rainbows are sweet, especially when they get big. All rainbows are sweet when they get big. Apistogramma Hongsloi are cool. Yep. They're the other ones I'm thinking about. When the weather is above 100 degrees, pants are not required. That's true. Corey, great job with the new video. Yeah, his videos are insane now. You gotta wear pants when you don't wear underwear. Bob, where did you get your rainbows? All over, man. Local fish stores, special ordered, local breeders, Gary Lang, everywhere. Bob better be wearing pants, and are you guys just making me look like a terrible mod? Well, you're not modding anyone, so... Because I'm free balling. Wait, Bob, you're wearing pajamas? Let's see if I can find something fish related. Tonight on Steenfott After Dark, your erythras in your aquarium. Here we go. Here's something about fish. I have a 20-gallon tank with blue rams, and I love cuckoo catfish. Any suggestions? Bob, I'm going to be getting some German blue rams, and I get back. I've missed keeping rams. I thought you were getting other angelfish. Corey's saving money by not purchasing draws. Anyone have any suggestions for the blue rams and cuckoo catfish? I'd probably put Corey's in there, but I love Corey's. Stephanie Ball says, fish don't wear underwear. Why would anyone else? Ooh, I like your style. Do fish have urethras? From the Skittles factory. Hey Bob, what time is it? Where you at? 9:40 p.m. on the East Coast, so it is 6:40 on the West Coast. Sashimi bringing out the Ross quote here. Donald Duck doesn't wear pants, but when he gets out of the shower, he has a towel around his waist. What's up with that? Actually, I think that was Chandler, right? That's a Chandler quote. I think there's a how to say Google search that should link for Bob. Uh-oh, chat's getting crazy. Do you think someone could make money by making fish tidy whities? Never clean your tank again? It would have to be like fish depends. Fish have cloacas, don't they? Because he dries off with a towel, man. Show us the Apistos you're looking at, Bob. Apistogramma, yeah, so the Apistogramma vahidi is actually not true. So a lot of people are selling Apistogramma vahidi, or I don't even know how to pronounce that, but they're actually McMasteri. And they're just mismarking them because those sell for more than McMasteri. Pound, not my pants. I just got a bamboo stick around 7 feet high and 2 inch wide. I'm going to cut it up and turn it into pleco caves. It's only around $3. I can make 5 pleco caves out of it. There you go. That sounds like a deal. Bob, how do you link your bank account to a Google AdSense? You cannot do it until you have $100 in your account, and then it'll give you the option to set it up. Daffy Duck is completely naked. Go Rangers. Donald Duck wanted to hide the shrinkage. Yeah, he was in the pool. It was cold. Bob, FX6 worth it or just 2 aqua tops? Big J, the FX6 is only worth it on Black Friday when it's $174. Chuck says, okay, this is getting weird now. Yeah, we've kind of gone to that weird area on YouTube. I have a Sebrum with a nipped fin from her mate. There's a shade of black around the nip. Is it just water change good enough? Causing trouble in the tank, I would just do water changes. If you start noticing some like fungus growing on it, then maybe I would medicate, but otherwise I wouldn't be too worried about it. Whiskey, Corey says get to work. He doesn't pay you to chat. Darkwing Duck, oh man, I forgot about that dude. Like to get dangerous, yeah. I totally forgot about Darkwing Duck. Has anyone tried Northfin Krill Pro, and is it worth the high price tag? That's an interesting question. I've never, ever tried any type of Northfin food. Making at least $100 a month off YouTube would be super nice. It would help a lot with buying fish and supplies. Yes, it does. It certainly does. I've seen some Apistogramma benchai that are freaking amazing. Yes, Filthy Phil. Those are some of my favorite, and I already have some. They are growing out, and I hope to try to breed them. Only 44 minutes in, and we went full potato. Yep, never go full potato. My large ivory mystery snail laid some eggs while I was home. Awesome. Just keep them, make sure they stay moist, and they'll hatch for you. There are neon tetra in the background. I'm happy. Well, good. I did that just for you. Thanks for letting me know, Bob. Yeah, no problem. Can I take off the plastic rim on the top of my glass aquarium? It depends on the size. I don't think Bob is going to live tonight. I don't think Bob is going to live? I don't know. Northfin is the best food you can buy, says Chuck. Chuck loves Northfin. Which one of Corey's tanks is that? I don't remember seeing that in his recent vids. This is a really old tank. This is on his YouTube channel. I stole this off of his YouTube channel, and I think it's like 2 years old, maybe? I don't know. He might chime in. Madrano326 says, hi, Bob. Are Denison barbs hard to keep? No. Super easy, amazing fish. Any catfish suggestions for 20-gallon with 4 blue rams? Don't want Corey's. Want something similar to Kakut catfish. They're just too big for my tank. I don't know that you can get a small featherfin catfish. I don't know. At least I think that's what the Kakut catfish is, isn't it? Let me find out. Oh, the multipunctatus? So it's a Synodontis. You could maybe... I don't know. Even the dwarf Petricola are probably too big for a 20 long. Or is it even a 20 long, or is it just a 20 gallon? I don't know that you're going to find any Synodontis small enough to go in that tank. Charles Fishake says, Bob, when I can finally record my tanks for your live stream green screen, would it be okay to film 5-minute clips of my 4 active tanks and link them all together? Yes, that would be perfect. So Sashimi Whiskey sent me a link or a video with like 1-minute clips of all his tanks, and that was way too short. 5 minutes would be awesome. Aquarium of Cichlid says, sorry for being late. I think you were live streaming. Were you live streaming with Chuck? I think you and Chuck were live streaming, but I may be thinking of someone else. Get a tang oil catfish. What in the world is that? It is a fish I've never heard of. Oil catfish? What the heck is this thing? 2.4 inches, 75 to 85, insectivore, safe with all but the smallest of fry. This thing's pretty rad. Oil catfish. There you go. That looks perfect for your 20-gallon tank. Corey, that is a good idea about the Pictus cats, or do they get too big? Pictus cats get really big. Well, I don't know about really big, but they get too big for a 20-gallon tank, in my opinion. Jay Corns, good evening to you. Thank you. Curtis says Petricola look the same as Maltese, but only get 4 to 6 inches max. Yeah, so I don't think they would do well in a 20-gallon, especially because they like to be in groups. Charles Fish Tank says, all right, now I gotta bump up each one of these clips to 7 minutes. I'll have the it's gonna be good. Hint, discus, blue, glars, plantex. Yeah, I don't think you have to hint at anything. We all know. At least I do. Bob, do you think, or what can you tell us about Seachem fluorite and how much for a 60-gallon? Seachem fluorite. I personally hate fluorite, but that's just me. So I would never recommend it to anyone. And why would I not recommend it to anyone? Because it's the dirtiest substrate you could buy. You could spend like 10 hours rinsing fluorite and it'll still be dirty. Can you please tell me where I can get African banded barbs? Aquabid, you could try aquabid.com or the Wet Spot Tropical Fish. Otherwise, I don't know specifically. Manchurian's Play Place, you can click on the side 3 dots. I don't know how you can't click people's names to get their channels on chat anymore. Yeah, so right here, it'll show 3 dots. You just click on that. And it's not showing on my screen, but now I have the option to go to channel, report, remove. Well, that's because it's my channel, but You get the idea. Just click on the 3 dots. Now how do I get it to go away? There we go. Big J Aquatics says, Corey, how old are your Aranda goldfish? Kyle. Is it the Kyle? Yep, Kyle's Wild World. Yay, made it. If you could only have one type of rainbow other than Bosemani, what would you keep? Probably Parkinsoni. Or called the Port Mosby. Kayla says fluorite is horrible. Yeah, fluorite is the worst thing ever invented. Get Eco Complete. Way better. I don't like the new chat setup. Hard to navigate. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Has anyone seen the 33-gallon long Aquarium? I kind of fell in love with that as an office tank. Yep, I have one. It's on my channel. I do have videos of it. I had to stop watching the stream. Okay. Bob, have you been approving a lot of comments in the spam folder of your giveaway video? Nope. I think you're not supposed to rinse fluorite. Well, if you're not supposed to rinse fluorite, I don't know what you're supposed to do with it, because you're going to have a dirty, crusty tank for days, weeks, months. Terrible stuff. Terrible. Just don't rinse Eco Complete. It says right on the bag to rinse Eco Complete, so I'm not sure what you mean. Did someone say Apistos? Sorry, you guys know dwarf cichlids are my weakness. Yes, Cameron, I'm trying to decide on what type of new Apistogrammas to buy. How long did it take you to grow out your guppy fish before you sold them? I waited a long time because I didn't really have a reason to sell them. So I started out with a group of 12 that I bought off Aquabid. And then, I don't know, maybe 6 months later, Bob, I can't believe you wouldn't keep Gary Lang Bosemani as your last rainbows. He said besides Bosemani. I didn't rinse my fluorite, and I think my 60-gallon tank is clean. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly people that love fluorite, but I am not one of them. Kyle's Wild World says, yep, I used fluorite in a tank and it ruined it. I thought you drain Eco Complete. Hey Bob, what about Apistogramma norberti? I don't want to get too rare of Apistogrammas because if I breed them, I want to be able to sell them. And generally, people don't buy what they don't know. What's a good blue and red color rainbows? Blue and red? Blue and red? I don't know. The bag says to rinse a little, but not to put water directly on the fluorite when filling the tank. Well, yeah, I mean, you could put dirt in your tank and not pour water directly on it, and it's not going to make a mess. It doesn't mean that it's not dirty. Bump Apistogramma, another name that I can't pronounce, Jenseni, I don't know. But I know what you're talking about. That's a nice one too. Bob, is your erythrura as dirty as fluorite? Probably not. I drink a lot of water. I must be the only guy in this chat that currently doesn't have a tank and is a beginner, but I'm learning a ton. Well, good, Fire Marshal Bill. At least you're learning. And you've been coming to these chats for a long time too. Surprised you don't have a tank. Fluorite scratched my tank because it gets caught in a magnet scrubber. That's not necessarily fluorite's fault though. I use fluorite capped with a monosoil. The trick is to layer it and never touch it again. And never pull plants. Yep. What could you keep those neon blue cyprichromas with in a community tank? Other blue fish. You could get... Wait. So the neon blues are actually Paracyprichromis, and you could keep them with Cyprichromis. Other bluish fish? Well, I instantly think Tanganyika. So, other blue Tanganyikan fish? I don't know. You guys are stumping me today. Bob, am I like these blue eyes pseudo McGill? Bob, am I I like these blue eyes pseudo McGill. I'm still trying to think of a blue fish. Bob, how do you read some of these comments without cracking up? Because I just read what's in front of me. Don't even think about it. Stephanie Ball says, don't rinse equal complete. Bob, does your local fish club ever do massive online fish orders to split up the cost of fishing? Nope. No, they generally don't do that. Though there's certain members that will like send out an email offering to do group buys, but the club itself doesn't do anything like that. McMaster I fell in love with one today, but I don't have a tank for my pair. For the pair, my local fish store knows how to get me coming back. Yeah, the McMaster are really nice fish. Blue eyes, white dragon. Bob, I'm liking these blue eyes pseudo McGills. Yep, those are nice. I used to have those back in the day. He's the Ron Burgundy of live streams. I want to add my last comment. Fluorite is magnetic and gets picked up by the magnetic scrubber. Is it bad to buy expired cheap CO2 tanks? I think you just have to get them recertified. How about the blue form of Cockatoides? I've never seen a blue form of Cockatoides, but you wouldn't want to keep that with Cyprichromis, because your Cyprichromis are going to want like high pH, and your Cockatoides you're going to want low pH. And I'm sure it can be done. I'm sure it can be done, but I don't think it's a good idea. Do you have a Mutos cichlids? Nope. What is a good camera for filming tanks? I use a Panasonic camcorder. It's pretty good. Fluoride is not messy if you take care of how you first fill your tank. I've done it several planted tanks with fluoride. Nothing beats dirt with a nice gravel topper. Yeah, dirt's good. But it doesn't mean that fluorite is not dirty. What I'm talking about is fluorite is dirty. Bob, how hard is it to breed Apistos? It's pretty easy. Could turquoise rainbow fish handle high pH water? I've seen a rainbow fish in the higher pH water quite a bit with pretty good success. What Apistos do you like? High pH? I don't know any. I mean, you could take Apistos into the 7s. It really depends on what you want to do with them. So there's not a lot of Apistos that are going to breed in high pH, but they can certainly acclimate to higher pH. I don't think you want to get them into like the 8s and 9s though. Bob, what is your favorite type of sword plant? Probably the red melon sword. Flynn says, are there any rainbows that can go in a 29-gallon community? Yeah, like the dwarf neon rainbow. Will you ever ship live plants? Yes, I used to ship a ton of live plants. If I can't sell any locally, then I'll usually post them for sale online. So Parasiprochromis and turquoise rainbows would look sweet. Yeah, my only concern would be if the turquoise rainbows start to get a little frisky, because the Parasiprochromis are probably the most docile fish you'll ever keep in your lifetime. Steenfott Aquatics. Bob, why is rainbow fish your mascot? Because I love rainbow fish. What's a good medium to highlight for a planted tank that's 48 inches in length, 28 inches in width, and 30 inches in height? Probably the new Fluval. Fresh and Plant 2.0, I think is what it is, 48 inch. Hey Bob, just added some Johannis to my Embuda tank. Have you ever kept them? I have not kept them. My local fish owner said they're very aggressive, but look cool, so I figured I'd try them. That's all I've read, is that they're super aggressive, which is why I don't keep them. Praycocks are the neon tetras of rainbows. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. McMaster Ice, $17.99 a piece. How do you feel about that price? I'll rarely ever pay more than $15 for an Apisto. And a McMaster Eye is not that uncommon of an Apisto to be at $17.99, but that's probably average, I would say. I don't know. I would talk them down. Aquarium of Cichlids says, Bob, what's a good sized tank for Apistos? I like 20-gallon longs for a pair. Here, loops, really? That's good to know. I'm thinking about using dirt in my new 15-gallon, capping it with black fluorite. Is it cheaper than Eco Complete? It's about the same price. It might be a few dollars cheaper. Neon Tetra says, I guess I like Pracox rainbows then. You should. Let's see. Yeah, I was just looking to see if I wanted to ban that guy. So thank you, Short. I think that was a good call. No, I'd keep him banned. Keep that guy banned. His fish are ferocious eaters, so they shouldn't be a problem to feed. Short with the ban hammer. Yep. Neon Tetra Aquarius says, where do you sell your online plants at? Various plant auction type Facebook pages. Usually I'll post them locally. If they don't sell then I'll post them in Facebook groups. I only met the timeout. Oh, I was about to ban them, so no harm, no foul. Thinking about putting a betta fish, a huge school, in with my 5-inch Mabu puffer. That might be interesting. Who got banned? Some troll got banned. Sashimi whiskey. Sirens and distance. Alright, let's see. Did I miss anything here? Charles Fish Tank's gonna throw them in a 55 with rainbows. That's okay, right? Since you have some with rainbows. Yep. Bob, where do you sell your plants online? Boy, this guy got messages getting deleted all over the place. What did he say here? Oh. So he was just spamming the same thing over and over. Hey, he asked a real question. Look at that. He's really on that pH kick, though, with bleach. My albino bristlenose plecos gave birth to both albinos and a few normal. Is that normal? Yeah, perfectly normal. Bob, can Seraph make a cameo? She's not in the room right now, so no, she cannot. My pea puffer needs to be alone. Some of them are pretty dang angry. Team America, World Police. Aquarium of Cichlids. Yes, I have bred Apistos before, and I will definitely breed them in the future. Lucas isn't a mod here, so I'm good. Oh, yes, he is, Kayla. Or maybe he's not. I'm pretty sure he is definitely a mod, though. Who is Seraph? Seraph is my dog. Tell me you will never die. I will never die. Bob, tell us how you breed your autos. I leave them alone. That's it. That's the secret. I don't try to breed them. They just breed. And every once in a while, a couple make it, and then I have new ones. After researching Opal and Elizabethae, the Elizabethae are amazing. They seem super duper pricey. Do you happen to have a seller in mind? Brent, the only people I know that are selling them right now are the Wet Spot, and I think they're selling them for $60 a pair. And I think they're saying, let me look. Oh yeah, $60 for an unsexed pair. So there you go. No, thank you. Laura, you breed autos. It's more like my autos breed, but I don't breed them. They breed. Wet Spot has Charles. They do not have a breeding pair. It specifically says unsexed pair of Elizabethae. $60 unsexed pair. The $50 are the Mendesii breeding pair, and they are lying to you because they are not a breeding pair. They are a sexed pair. So they are not selling you fish that have bred before. They are selling you fish that are sizable enough to sex. Got to be careful with the wet spot, man. They're tricky. What's the most aggressive fish in your opinion? The most aggressive fish I have ever seen is the black nasty, which is like the Haiti something from Haiti, I'm guessing. Shrimp Jesus, aka Lucas. Whoops, was thinking about Mendesii, my bad. Yeah, Charles, get it right, man. Get it right. It's not often I get to correct you, so I gotta take it while I can. I'm on no one's side. I fan the flames of war. We got some kind of war going on here. I got 20 golden back shrimp from LR Breads. How are your yellows doing from him? Babies yet? Yes, I have babies. They're doing great. Except I didn't get the golden back. I got just the yellow ones, and I got a few golden backs in with them, so I got lucky. Let's go down. It looks like Joel got $5 from Joel. Maybe. Sorry I'm late here. 5 New Zealand cents. Steak sandwich on me. That'll buy like a quarter of a steak sandwich where I'm at. But I'll take a quarter. I'll take it. I'll definitely get some sandwiches. Bob, have you ever seen any giant autocinkless? Never in real life. Only on the internet. Joel, LOL Joel. Yeah, I could go for a steak sandwich right about now. I'll tell you that much. Cameron, McMasterii, Borellii, Agassizii are sold as assorted for $8.99. All wild caught though. What meds to treat for parasites? I would just do my general cure erythromycin. 240 question mark. Still in the garage. Aquariums Co-op says, I had giant autos in the store. They didn't sell well. Yeah, they look kind of funny. Maybe if they looked like regular autocinkless and were just bigger, they're kind of ugly, to be honest. The ultimate algae death squad. Is there such things as giant neon tetras? No, but stores will sell adults as giant. Really, fly me out there. I'll buy them all. You gotta fly out here yourself, buy them, and fly yourself back. I don't think he has them anymore. At least I didn't see him when I was in the store last. Bob, looking at my local fish store, they're selling Apistos for $7.99 each or $12.99 for a small pair. Is that too much? That's pretty cheap. It would help to know what kind of Apistos they are, but that's a pretty good price for almost any Apisto, I would say. Okay, you made me hungry. Gotta go. Yep. Neon tetras are small. Aquarium cichlid, that sounds pretty good. I would buy a couple pairs. Yeah. There's some pretty ugly Apistos though that I probably would not buy for $12.99 a pair. Watching the live stream while me and the family on the way to the beach to go fishing. Chuck's fish tanks. What are some fish Apistos? Show of not be with? What are some fish? Oh, what are some fish Apistos should not be with? Anything small enough to fit in their mouth, probably. Crackers and cheese here because I spent too much money on fish. Short and anxious is on the college diet. Charles, LOL Bob, at one of my local fish stores, they were selling tapeworm infested fire red Agassizii for $25 a male. No thanks. If I was selling full grown Agassizii males, I'd probably ask at least $25 for them. Don't you have 135 gallon? Nope. I have 225. I have 325 gallon tanks. Who would win in a fight? Red-tailed black shark or a rainbow shark? Probably whichever one is bigger at the time. Sounds like a good night last night, Inglorious. What did I miss? Inglorious Bettas is so hungover from last night's karaoke. Is that going to be on one of your daily updates, hopefully? Sadly debating ordering delivery from the Thai restaurant downstairs. Yeah, hopefully that karaoke is going to be in tomorrow's daily video, right? Had the best donuts ever. Your donuts make me go nuts. Okay, so I am going to go hide the jug. I shall return. Okay, I'm back. There, now I'm back. Anyone know what happened to the Rick? I heard that he died. No, I'm just kidding. I heard the Rick had a kid. And, that was pretty much game over for him. Bob, you forgot to snap your fingers. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, at least I didn't lose anybody. Last time I went to the bathroom, I lost like 30 people on the live stream. I think this time I actually gained people. Maybe I should lead more. I heard the Rick had a kid. Yep. Bob, the Apistos are Inca dwarf, the banded dwarf. Apistogramma Incas are one of my favorites. I would buy those all day at $12.99 a pair. I would buy every single one they had. Have you ever had a fish tank with plastic plants? Nope. Well, I've had a fish tank that had reptiles in it with plastic plants. Do you like Australian rainbow fish? I do. I love them. Poor Rick. Who is Rick? It's the Rick 2235 or the Rick something. He was, in my opinion, one of the best fish YouTubers. He was super awesome because he was always collabing with everyone. And I feel like he's one of those people that were truly about building the hobby. And that's who the Rick was. The Rick 2325. And he just seemed like just a really genuinely nice guy who really wanted to help the hobby. And he had just started collabing with people and doing videos with all these other YouTubers, and then just boom, disappeared. Best video of his was how to get new tanks by the wife. Alan says, I'm having a fish emergency. I just did a 30% water change on my Mbuna tank. The tank was 76. Added the water, was around 65 degrees. Now my fish are slowly dying. What could have happened? They probably went into shock. What is your water change schedule? If you're talking to me, I try to change water in about 3 tanks every day. And Kyle's Wild World, he was from Hawaii too. Yep, the Rick was in Hawaii, so he was really limited as far as what kind of fish he could get. But that didn't stop him. He was still super awesome. Bob, who do you think takes the next stool now that he left? The next stool? I'm not aware of that reference. Oh, how do I scroll back up? Who was this? Alan, if you dropped him from 76 to 65, they probably died of shock, to be honest. It could be... You could have a few things going on there. One, obviously temperature shock and also pH shock. I would try to get it back up to 75 degrees. Definitely. Pine Tree Looms, when is the next $1 per gallon sale? I believe March 26th. Yep, March 26th is the next Petco $1 per gallon sale. Who do you think takes an Aquarium of Cichlids? Let's see. Who do you think takes... Does anybody know what that means? Aquarium of Cichlids. Who do you think takes the next stool now that he left? Like, who's taking his place? Like, who took the reins? Definitely Aquarium Co-op. Steenfott Aquatics, would a 55 with only red zebras and ACI be fine? Do they hybridize easily? I don't keep red zebras or ACI because, again, I don't like overly aggressive fish. But, I don't know, you'd probably be fine. Bob, have you checked out Sacramento Aquarium Society's YouTube channel? They have some great recorded lectures from fish enthusiasts, lots of AC vids too. No, because my Aquarium Society has lots of videos too. So I just watch them there. They're all from the same people too. My water changes are weekly unless I see a problem like sluggish fish or bad water parameters. Yep. All my tanks get at least once a week, at least. How many gallons is the tank in the background? I don't know, Alex. Maybe Corey can chime in and tell us how many gallons. I think this was the 93-gallon cube tank, but I'm probably wrong. Short Anxious says, "Inglorious, finding those people is the hard part. My ex-boyfriend let me take his bait fish home for my aquarium and came back over 2 months later to go fishing with his buddies." What? My ex-boyfriend let me take his bait fish home, came back over... So your boyfriend left for 2 months and came back and took your fish to go fishing? Where was he for 2 months? Hey, look at that. I was right. Yes. Now everybody wants to know, Corey, are you injecting CO2? Are you injecting CO2? My closest LFS is 4 hours away. I'll film it someday. Man, that's rough. Fantastic Fish says, I have 3 LFS, 1 Petco, 2 PetSmart. I have 1 LFS. Local fish store to me says I can get there in like 15 minutes. Now, and within an hour, I could get to like 6 different fish stores. Yes, that tank had injected CO2. Yes, I was right about that too. Yes. Should you check pH every time you do water change? What level change would be too high or too low? I don't, because I feel like I have a good, instinct on all my tanks on what my tap water is and what I need to add to get my pH where it needs to be. Brian Corcoran's Aquatics. I love that guy. He is here. Good evening, Brian. Tanya, if you're new and you feel like you should be checking pH every time, I probably would. But all my tanks have been set up for so long now that I don't have to check pH every time. Hey, Bob. Hey, Barbara. What level change would be... Oh, a 2-part question, or 2 questions. Tanya's next question. What level change would be too high or too low? So I try to do 25% on all my tanks except for my breeding fish for profit aquarium, because the bio load is so massive. I usually do 2 75% water changes a week. None of them are Aquarium Co-op good though, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I don't know that there's any other fish store that I've ever heard of that does what Aquarium Co-op does. As far as actually like treating all their fish with meds before selling them. That's ridiculous. Bob's sense of smell is so precise he can he can determine the pH of water hardiness of his water simply by sniffing it. Yep, that is absolutely true. I feel like I missed a lot of comments here. Life with Pets, look at that. Life with Pets. I've been stalking this channel for a long time, and I finally started talking with Life with Pets. Super awesome channel. You guys should check it out. I have 3 PetSmart and 2 Petco. Hey everyone, hello. I'm getting some pretty awesome, I don't know if anyone's on or even pays attention to my Instagram, but I'm getting a pretty awesome package from Life with Pets. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't know. That'll be pretty sweet. If you don't know, you can go to Life with Pets website, and they make like not hand carved, but like wood blocks, and then they carved in my logo, and it holds the vials from the test kit. So yeah, super awesome. Can't wait to get it. How long have you been keeping tanks, fish? Really super long time. Hey Bob, do you see my Facebook post? Maybe. Someone asked to join my Facebook group. I'm so bad at social media. Like, I didn't even realize that you could send messages through Instagram until like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And so there's people messaging me like 2 months ago. I had no idea. It depends on where you're posting. Like, I have no idea. I thought I saw one of your posts somewhere though. Yeah, I'm really bad at social media. If you guys message me or like tag me, there's a good chance I'm not going to see it because I'm not good at it. I have done water tests with strips and chemical tests. I cannot find any abnormalities. That's good. I don't know if I'm missing. Only my Erotis and Johanni cichlids had problem at first. After I got the temp back up, the other fish started dying, like my yellow labs and red zebras. The temp never got lower than 70. I feel like Erotis could probably survive a nuclear bomb. They're like cockroaches. They just don't die. And yellow labs and red zebras are probably a bit more fragile. Probably just because of all the inbreeding. I don't know. Not yet, Joel. Joel. Any update on the Amazon international shipping situation, Aquarium Co-op? Not yet. I just asked that too. Fish Aquaria, I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, buddy. Can you send messages through YouTube? Yeah, so people send me messages through YouTube, and then I tell people, hey, if you want to get a hold of me, send me a message through YouTube. And then they're like, well, I can't send you a message through YouTube because there's not an option. So don't ask me what the deal is. Aquarium Co-op did a video on test strip versus liquid kits today. I am a firm believer in the test strips. Corey has made a believer out of me. Laura's got to go, I guess. Did I miss it? Okay, got to go. Thank you, Bob. Night, my favorite fishy peeps. Thank you, Laura. See you tomorrow. You're probably already gone. LOL, the cockroaches of the aquarium. The cockroaches of the aquarium hobby. Absolutely. It's all good, Corey. We know you're trying. The ball is in Amazon courts. Corey, reading liquid kits is an art. Life with Pets. We started getting holes in our plants. Any suggestions on what's causing it? So, look up. What I would do is I would go to Google and look up aquarium plant deficiency, and then go to Google Images, and you're going to see like 100 different charts, and it's all the same chart. And then you can click on one, and it'll tell you exactly what you're looking for. Like yellow spots and or elongated holes between veins is manganese deficiency. So it'll tell you what all, you can basically look up what your leaves look like and then see the deficiency. So this potassium deficiency causes pinholes in your leaves. So there you go, potassium. But yeah, great resource. Look at it. DKP coming in with it. Life with Pets, it could be lacking potassium. There you go. So these charts are excellent. And then you can find even better charts. So you can find flow charts of, okay, here's your deficiency if you're not running CO2. Here's your deficiency if you are running CO2. So yeah, just look up aquarium plant deficiency on Google Images and you'll find everything you could ever want to know. Whew. Okay, there's one animal that can survive a nuclear bomb and the vacuums of space. It's called Bob. It's called me. Yep. Sashimi Whiskey, you need to chime in and let me know if a large shirt would work for you, because I don't have any mediums. I think I asked you that before. Maybe I didn't see your answer. The Fish Life, the original app has been gone for years. The latest attempt, developer went MIA. It hasn't been gone for years. Yes, it has. Okay, you're right. It has been over 2 years. KG Cichlid says, I always thought strips were worse than liquid test kits. Is there any definitive proof on which one is better? Definitive proof is still probably pretty subjective. Is there any truth that once exposed to the air, test strip gives false readings? Causing trouble in the tanks, it takes about 10 minutes. I've noticed, at least. So you dip it in there, then you shake off all the water. Then the readings are generally good for about 2 minutes. Steenfott Aquatics, just need a medium. I can't wait. That's the problem. I don't have mediums left. So yeah. So if you take a test strip, I've done this before, stick it in the water, get off all the extra water, it changes color, and it'll stay that color for about 2 minutes, and then the nitrate color starts to go crazy. And then in about another 15 minutes, all the other colors just kind of go all catty-wonkus. So, Bob, I heard that when you go swimming in the ocean, the sharks hide in steel cages to get away from you. Is that true? That sounds like a Chuck Norris thing. Flynn's Fish Forum says, I'm so happy I started Easy Green. Flourish didn't do anything to my plants, but as soon as the Easy Green went in, the plants were super healthy within a week. Yeah, I feel Flourish is kind of... Flourish needs to step up their game. There's way too many products that are better than Flourish now. Maybe 10 years ago, Flourish was rad. Now it's kind of, eh. Now you have to buy Flourish, and then you got to buy potassium with it as well. Why not just put it in there? Burning Fire says, I only like test kits because I buy it once and it takes ages for them to run out, and I only have one tank. And if I had 3+, I would just use test strips. I don't like needing to buy them more often. Bob equals Legend 27. I don't know what that is. Are the ADA ferts good? I would say they're good, but I would never pay that price for fertilizers. Haha, Charles Fish Tanks, you're going to start all sorts of rumors. Bob the Legend. Nobody believes Charles, though. That's the thing. Seachem liquid nutrients are made for low-light plants. That's interesting. I haven't heard that. I know they have 2 lines, so there's that and Aqua Vitro. And, like, the chemical compounds from both are identical, so I don't know what the difference is. The Legend 27, yeah. I feel like that's something else. Kayla says, do you use a TDS meter, Bob? I have a TDS meter. It's fun to play around with. Barbara says, I have to order some Easy Green myself. Well, if you order Easy Green, be sure to go on his website and use Big Steen promotion. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a promotion code. Bob, I heard that you wear sunglasses so that your eyes don't hurt the sun. Crazy Animal Lover Life 1. Bye, guys. Gotta go. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my gosh, Charles Fish Tanks. Ha 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 ha. Chuck Norris doesn't dodge bullets. Bullets dodge Chuck Norris. Is there any reason why my Easy Green has a substance that looks like mold on the surface of the liquid? Too much humidity? Not humidity. They're not supposed to be kept in, like, warm areas. Maybe that's it. I don't know, because I keep my Easy Green in my fish room that's like 70 degrees, and that hasn't happened to me. I don't know. I know it can, like, fertilizers can mold. I've just never had it happen to me. Steenfott Aquatics read that someone on Planet Tank who'd been talking to a Seachem scientist. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's obviously a lot cheaper to produce something for low-light plants because you don't need as much in there. Caleb's RC Crawlers. Hey, Bob, how many tanks do you have in total? I currently have 27 running with probably about 30 empty in my garage. Anyone here take the pacer yet or know what it is? I know it's a car. Are you going to the big fish? What? Where'd that go? Alex's fish room. Are you going to the big fish deal? I have no idea what that is. Is Easy Green safe with very young fry? I would assume so. I don't know. I've used it in tanks with fry. I mean, I don't know specifically, but I've never had a problem with it. Bob, what character in The Office would you say closely resembles you the most? In real life? Probably Daryl, to be honest. Abby says, Steenfott Aquatics, I uploaded another video. What do you think I could upload next? Joel says, ugh. Hey Bob, what do you usually look for in a good fish food? Abby, let me check out your current video. I haven't seen it yet. Go to channel. We're gonna put a pause on chat for a minute. Abby has 30 subscribers. First video ever. Okay, so I saw that one. A little update video. I'm going to watch this one, and I don't care what you guys think. This video is 2 minutes and 7 seconds. American, yes. American Office. I tried to watch the English version and it was really bad. Sorry guys. Sorry to all my UK peeps, but I couldn't do it. I don't know, Abby. Do you just have the one tank? Do you have any other tanks you can film? Oh, well, Corey said Kevin. Kool-Aid face. Kevin, I don't know about that. I'm pretty big, but I'm not Kevin big. And I can add and subtract and use a calculator. I've never ran out of a room screaming, I have to go to the bathroom. No way. No way. I overdosed once with a black neons, but I have a lot of plants in the 20. Brian Corcoran's Aquatics says, when do you usually ship orders out? Every day but Sunday? Yep, I've seen it. I'm pretty sure it's every single day. Anyone watches Modern Family with character? I've never seen Modern Family. Oh God, Bob's trying to multitask. I'm not trying. Not at all. What? I'm not big and dumb. Neon Tetra Aquarius says, a stargrass hard to keep. It's never been hard to keep for me. Bob, you're reading these questions so fast you won't be able to realize that by the time I finish typing this sentence, the consequences of mistakes, you will realize that you've wasted your time. I don't feel like that was a waste of time. Hey Bob, oh, here we go. Langai says, hey Bob, what do you usually look for in good fish food? So I look at the first 4 ingredients, and then I look at the filler, so the moisture and the ash. And that goes the same with dog food, as a matter of fact. So I always check for the fillers and the first couple of ingredients. Corey, is your store open every day of the week? Yes, not since last night, Dwayne. Corey, did you see my FDA rant? No, I've just shown my age. What is a good all-in-one fertilizer? Life with Pets wants to know. I'm sure everyone will say Aquarium Co-op Easy Green. I had a cheeseburger and nachos. Yum. I had a cheeseburger and it was good. Yep, Cole says Easy Green at Life with Pets. Yeah, I would definitely just get Easy Green. You know what is freaky is that with every second that goes by, you can actually see time passing. Corey, do you sell guppy grass? I don't know that I've ever seen guppy grass in a store. If you really want some, I can sell you some, but it doesn't ship that well. Anthony Regan says, at Life with Pets, Easy Green, supplement with Easy Iron if you have red plants. Easy green, hands down. Easy green. Told you. Everyone was going to say easy green. Is Bob going to make it through the live stream without saying how crappy hang on backs are? Maybe. No one's brought it up yet. Bob, it's true. You're a fast reader. Peanut butter, brittle butt, bean bag, blue, footed booty. Footed? Chuck Norris is the reason Waldo is hiding. I need some plant fertilizers. These plants I got from LR Bretts need some loving. Better get some easy green. We sell it. It's in Murphy's tank. Brian Corcoran's Aquatics is looking forward to my order coming in from you. What do you get, Brian? I don't want to wait for the unboxing video. I want to know right now. Back later. Gotta go eat some dinner. I bet you it's not tacos. Can you ship to New Jersey? If you're talking to me, I can. Bob, you want some of those? I ship priority mail, so it's just 3-day shipping. Bye, Corey. Have a nice dinner. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is. Have a good one, Corey. Bob, you want some of those Apistos from the local fish store? If they're the Incas, they're actually Apistogramma Inca 50, which is one of the strangest common names you're ever going to see. I would say easy green, but I can't get it here. So I use... Where do you live that you could get Thrive, but not easy green? I'm curious. Pretty curious. What is a good food for cichlids? I use pellets right now. Pellets? I mean, what type of pellets are you using? Like, what brand? I want live bears one day from a select Aquatics. Canada, huh? Interesting. I wonder how much it is to ship to Canada. The hang on back filter American community demands an apology from Bob. Never gonna happen. Frenchie Fry Assassin, can I take the plastic rim off the top of my 55-gallon glass aquarium? Nope, it will pop. It will explode. What is the best selection for a great 10-gallon display tank? The best selection for a great... I don't know, do you really want a selection? I feel like you want just one fish. API cichlid pellets, Tramp Stamp. I've never used those, so I can't really comment on them. But as far as a good pellet, I am trying omega-1 fish food. That's my new kick. I love it. What's your opinion on Hikari Cichlid Gold and Cichlid Staple for Oscars, if you want me to be more specific? Joel, I use Hikari Cichlid Gold, so I think it's pretty good. It's a good kind of average quality price. You know, it's right there in the middle. If I need to get rid of my SAE as they're nipping my gobies' tails, what else can I get as algae eaters? I can't have shrimp, they will get eaten. I have a pH of 8. Can you get auto sinkless? Auto sinkless. Sergeant Tank says, another great stream. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Sergeant Tank. Everyone needs to check out his channel because he's doing live streams now. So Maggie says, Omega-1 is my go-to. So I used to be a New Life Spectrum nerd, and then Corey came out with his food, which I feel is just as good and cheaper. And now I'm trying Omega-1, and I'm really loving that stuff. Like Omega-1, if you smell Omega-1, like that's what I feel fish food should smell like. Bob, it sounds like you know as much about cichlids as you do about rainbow fish. Why'd I even start my YouTube channel? You got this. I'm still a newbie on everything. Ooh, I saw something about Aspidoras. Bob's, any tips for breeding Aspidoras? You're bringing up my failures, man. I have Aspidoras Kudo punctatus, and I've been trying for almost 2 years to get them to breed. Talk about failures. Trout Gideads, Charles, are awesome. Anthony says, I'm an Omega-1 nerd. I'm becoming it. So right now, my two favorite food are the Aquarium Co-op pellet, the Aquarium Co-op fry, and then my other brand, fry food, and my other brand is Omega-1. Awesome stuff. Sashimi, what? I missed saving my bank account. What'd he say? Nisi Rock, you missed it. The free fish shipping to Alaska sweepstakes. I think we're going to Alaska, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we're doing a group a group trip up to Nisi. I want to take like I think the Victoria Clipper goes up to Alaska. I don't know, one of those boats. I think Aquarium Co-op's Trout Goodyear tank is my favorite in his whole fish room. Yeah, it's definitely one of my top 2. I think Walmart carries Omega 1, so I figured it was bad. Really? I've never actually ever looked at the pet section in Walmart. Bob, what's your favorite food in order? I don't have a favorite food. Like, I couldn't pick a number 1 food right now. I just like trying out a lot of stuff. Yes, group trip to Alaska. Bring your rods and hiking boots. Crackers and cheese. Now on to top ramen and cereal because fish are expensive. Look up Cichlid Dam. Bernie Freiretz, the non-German brand. Wait, when is this group trip? Inglorious Bettas. There's all kinds of trips going on. I might even try to get in on this Ohio trip that's going on here in a couple weeks. 40 gallon. I use a 10 gallon right now. Tramp stamp. Have a great evening, everyone. Need to run. Thank you, EJ Fishes. Always a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by. If you buy fish food from Walmart, I definitely look for expiration dates. Yeah, I don't think I would even trust Omega 1 food at Walmart. Mason says, I have a colony of Aspidoras C125. Not sure if there's a common name. No, I don't think so either, but those are awesome fish. They laid eggs, but I didn't take them. Nothing since, though. Bob, I would ask your opinion on some guppies, but I can't post the website link. Nope. So besides Chicago Aquatic Experience, Meetup, and a 2018 Peru trip, when would the Alaska trip take place? I don't know. I'm still waiting for Inglorious to tell me when to come to San Francisco. I don't know when Corey's going to San Francisco either. Generally, Aqua 1 gear last. It's the Hikari of fish equipment. Have to go by. Thank you, Life with Pets. Good to see ya. Pretty excited about getting my little block of wood. I don't even care that it holds honestly, I don't even care that it holds the vials because I don't use them. I just like the wood with my logo on it. That's the only reason I bought it. I want to go on trips with you guys. I use Omega 1 48 Tom says I use Omega 1 pellets and Omega 1 veggie pellets in my community tank and the fish love it. Yeah, I've had really good luck with everything Omega 1 so far. Do you believe doing a 20% water change and filling back up with cold water will induce spawning and breeding on some species of fish? Yes. What Apistos would be good with discus and 110 gallon tall? I don't know of any Apistos that are going to like that high temperature. I think you're better off going with like German blue rams or something like that. Bob, I should send you an envelope of the Angels Plus flake food I feed. It smells like success. Hey, I would love to try out that food if you didn't charge $9,000 for shipping. Something like flake food that costs like $1 to ship priority. Lang says, it's getting late over here. I have to go. See you all next time. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Tramp Stamp says, what is a good filter for a 50 gallon? A sponge filter. Probably not the answer you're looking for. Just checking up on a few things here. Ooh, this is a new record. We have 165 people here. I've never had that much. Bob, what is your by far favorite shrimp? The blue wood shrimp. And for some reason, I don't have any right now. But any of the fan feeders are my favorite by far. Hey Bob, you should come to Maine. The only difference is the fact that if you accidentally hit a moose, you get to keep the meat. Bob, you gotta go buy it in bulk to make it worth it. I buy my Angels Plus flakes. Like 1 pound bag should still not be like $18 to ship. 1 pound is not bulk. 1 pound is like a normal bag of fish food for me. Steenfott Aquatics, would you ever do fish reviews? Like if someone, obviously someone random, you to do a review on their fish, I mean, would you give them, what? I mean, they would give you the fish in return? Like if someone is breeding fish and gives me fish to do a review on them? Is that what you're asking? Answer the cookie question? Hey Bob, you should come to Maine. Is it difficult to breed cardinal tetras? I've heard it's kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah. Do you guys go by the 1 inch per gallon rule? No. That's like the worst rule I've ever heard of, Tanya. Bob, what is your favorite shrimp? Oh, Katie Sixlid says, what is your favorite cookies? I don't like cookies. Hey Bob, I found success by pouring bleach in the tank and it cleans it good. Yeah, if you're looking at cleaning tanks, but I would rather use distilled white vinegar over bleach. What is your second least favorite plant? Guppy, no. Probably duckweed. Sashimi, you doing a live stream? No, I got a lot of editing tonight. Yeah, he does. He's got about 8 hours of video to go through. You don't like cookies? No, I'm not much of a cookie guy. I'm not much of a sweets guy. Like, I really don't care about chocolate. I'm not really big on cake. I do like ice cream every once in a while, but that's about it. Kayla says, so I can't put a 10-inch fish in a 10-gallon? According to the 1 inch per gallon, you can. 1 inch of fish for 3 gallons rule. Even that's off. What's number 1? If number 2 is duckweed, number 1 is bladderwort. Bladderwort. By far the worst plant ever. Short, they look amazing. They are on my list for sure. What did Short say? Ivory colored snails. Sounds cool. Look at that. I said we were at a record 165 and like 30 people leave. Shouldn't have said anything. Oh, let me guess. Butter pecan. Bob is a steak guy. Yes, give me steak, potatoes, bread. Definitely a steak guy. Leon Tetra Aquarius lives 30 minutes from Hershey, Pennsylvania. I hate hornwort. It's so freaking messy. I would take hornwort over bladderwort any day of the week. Charles Fish Tank says, Bob, I go with the fish stock. Or I go with the stock fish according to dimensions of the tank. Species, feeding amount, water change schedule, rule. Charles is an elitist when it comes to his fish per aquarium rule. Matt DRL just subbed. Yeah, Matt's doing the Gobi thing over there. They left when he said you don't like sweets. Oh yeah, that's true, Cole. That's kind of when they all bailed on me. What are your 5 favorite cichlids? I can't do those kind of questions. There's no way I can narrow it down to 5. Bob, I forgot to say that you won the Cringe Fest 2017. Yes. What happened to this guy on Aquabid? I have no idea who that guy is. Give bladderwort to people that can't grow plants effectively. Yeah, because it's not a real plant. It's a menace to society. Corona Ken, good night all. Good night, Ken. Thanks for stopping by. What should I make a video about next? Whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. Bob, why do you get your Heteranderia formosa when you've clearly declared your disdain for them? When did I do that? Just because I let him breed and let my black tiger batis eat the fry? That doesn't mean I don't like him. Duckweed annoys me so much. You don't know what annoying is until you have bladderwort. Trust me. I so want Amazon frogbit. That's a pretty common plant. I feel like you should be able to find that somewhere. What are some awesome guppies? I like the Dumbo ear guppies. I think that's what they're called. Or the yeah, I feel like those are probably my favorite. Aquarium of Cichlids says, Bob, did you mention winners yet? I can't remember. No, the drawing's not even for another couple weeks. Bladderwort is the worst. Yeah, seriously. Bladderwort, it's like having explosive diarrhea. What are some awesome cichlids? Man, you keep asking these questions that are just so like out there. Not out there, but so like widespread. Like there's so many awesome cichlids. I can't sit here and name off like 1,000 cichlids. If you want to know my favorite cichlids, there's Cyprichromis. Wow, Short, you are picking a fight. Charles is an elitist on some things for sure. Oh boy, Mod War. Mod War. I would say, Charles, you are an angelfish elitist. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I don't think anyone's saying that in a bad way. I would take it as a compliment. Wouldn't it be cool if Corey did a bar rescue or restaurant impossible show with fish stores? Yeah, but I think the same thing you're going to run into with bar rescue is that people just don't know how to run a business. And once you leave, they're just going to fail again. Bob, how do you manage to balance the dark side of and the light side of the forts without being drawn to the darkness? Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Bob, do you like the ivory mystery snails? I'm thinking of doing a tank for them. Any tips for them? Oh, they're pretty easy. You just want to make sure that you have high pH and that you have lots of calcium. Chat fight. Are those shell dwellers? No, Cyprichromis are not shell dwellers. I'll spell it out for you. Cyprichromis, and you can Google them. Super awesome fish. There's hundreds and hundreds of different types. Here's a question I get from every non-fish keeper. So if you know about fish so much, what is the name of every fish in the world? Call of Duty Mod Wars. You know what the most annoying question I get? And this is like a real life question, is when people come over and they see my fish and they go, ooh, are those saltwater fish? Come on, people. Come on. Steenfott, yeah. What about it? What's up, Short? What's going on? Charles, your hostess with the mostest. Bob, Steenfott said it first. I just agreed. Joel, I assume Bob was a gray Jedi, one who has been exiled from the Jedi Order. A lot of Star Wars guys in here, huh? Gosh, I always miss Joel's comment since he changed his picture. I hate your new picture, man. I hate it. Just start making up names, Flins. Yeah. I still play Black Ops. I played Black Ops for like a minute. I don't know. Those games kind of suck now. Hey, Bob, would you ever set up a brackish water tank? Probably not. Aquarium of Cichlids. Bob, when they ask that question, you feed them to the fish. Sometimes I tell them to try to pet my puffer. Can snails get ick? I don't think so. I don't know that invertebrates can get ick. Can they? Tanya Dale plays WoW. I play vanilla WoW, not retail. What fertilizer would you recommend for someone who can't get easy green? I would honestly probably learn about dry fertilizers. Maybe there's a theory on the forums that state Bob Steenfott is the last Jedi, the one who fully embraced the dark side. Tramp Stamp, would say Eco-Complete or Sand. Help, what's the best hang on back filter? Ha. LOL Steenfott Aquatics, you said my question because your brain's learned to subconsciously ignore spam. Nope, I'm just not used to... See, when I look at your thumbnail, like I know it's an Oscar, but I don't really see an Oscar unless I really look at it. To me, it just looks like a dark circle with a little bit of orange in there. Like, I don't know, if you just, like when I'm reading these and I'm glancing over everything, I'm like, okay, this is obviously Charles. This is obviously Burning. This is just like a mesh of different colors. I don't know, like Megan, like you can pick that out. I think I have like the colors turned down. I do. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. Anyways, your last thumbnail was so easy to tell that was you. Kevin, can I get ick? Probably not. I don't know. I've never heard of humans getting ick. Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. Well, I meshed a different colors. Charles Fish Tank, Bob, with that amount of sass pouring out of your mouth, there's no way you're not on the dark side user. Okay, I get this annoying one when I tell people we have shrimp. They ask if we raise them for food. Funny. I haven't got that one yet. I bleached my fish yesterday and they all died. I'm pretty sure you probably didn't do that. Oh my god, I'm gonna pee my pants, Joel. Stop. Bob, the number one question I always get is how much work is it to maintain your tank? When I tell them how easy it is, they look at me weird. Multis or Similis? Multis. Stupid question. Does aquarium salt kill snails? I mean, I always use it, and I've had snails, but they slowly disappear. If you put a lot of salt in there, it would kill them, but it would have to be a lot. Keef, nothing. Nope. Right now, I don't give two craps about brackish tanks. They are cool. I would love to come look at your brackish tanks, but I don't give two craps about keeping a brackish tank right now. And now I just lost all my brackish subscribers. What cray would you keep? Wait, what cray would you keep if you could, Bob? The marbled crayfish. Will my Mabu puffer eat my betta fish inside the tank? It's possible. I once got an eye infection from the filter gunk flying in my face. That sucks. All right, Keith. I'm glad you're okay with that answer. Didn't want to offend any of my brackish people. Caleb, the video I sent you is on my brackish tank. Oh, well, now I'm gonna have to go. Rest in peace, 3 subscribers. Yeah, out of my almost 6,000 subscribers, 3 of them were brackish. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of rad brackish shrimp, but I don't know. It's probably one of those things, like if I tried it, I would probably love it, but I just don't want to try it. I do want to try something though. I want to see if I can send a super chat to myself. Uh-oh, what did I do? Ha! How retarded is that? Are you the scat man? Don't be gross. We all know what scat is. And he's not talking about the song. Beep, blup, 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 blup. Blup, 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 blup. Have you ever felt sad when you see a ton of feeder fish? You know, so a lot of the fish stores I go to don't sell feeder fish. I just sent $1 to myself. How about that? Bob, why'd you pay yourself? I just wanted to see if it would work. I mean, I get $1. I donated $1 to yourself. Yep. Wow, chat looks way better. It's huge. Does it? Did something change? Keith says, KG Cichlids, I know you are. I know you are. I follow your channel too. Whoa, chat looks way better. It's huge. I should donate 500 and have it stay there for 5 hours. If you donate 500, I will live stream for the next 5 hours. YouTube probably got a commission. YouTube is not taking any commissions on Super Chat. However, I will now have to pay tax on that $1. So I'm gonna have to pay like 20 cents in taxes on that $1. You must be thinking KG Tropicals. Uh-oh, tramp stamp got deleted. Now I gotta click see what he said. Bleach your tank. It helps with pH. Oh, is this the same guy? Is this the same guy? I'm just gonna block you. Banned. Oh, well, it would suck if YouTube kept 50 cents of that. No, right now, YouTube doesn't keep any of it. Unlike the advertising revenue where they keep 45% of it. The live chat stuff, since it's still, I think, in beta and they're testing it out, they don't take any cut of it right now. My local fish store has to get feeder guppies because the ones from the wholesaler die off quick. The FDA official I talked to yesterday said he kept brackish tanks, and of course I said, any luck with plants? He got real quiet and said, nope, it's a rock garden. That's probably one of the reasons I'm turned off from brackish. KG says, no, but I mod for John on his Facebook group and YouTube streams. That is true. KG Cichlids is a powerful moderator. Don't make him angry. Glorious Badass Charles Fish Tanks Worry is pretty cool. War-Eye? I like the low-most color. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Where's Charles? Hey, and Glorious Badass, what do you think of your favorite variant of F? I personally like Loa, but Worry looks pretty awesome as well. War-Eye. Guys, I'm going to copy and paste what YouTube said about Super Chat. Super Chat. And the more you spend, the longer your chat stays on top of the feed. That way you can be sure your favorite creators and everyone who's watching sees your message. Yeah. So right here, I don't know, can you guys see this? So $1 stays for 0 seconds. $2 stays for 0 seconds. $5, 2 minutes. 5 minutes for 10. 10 minutes for 20. 30 minutes for 50. Oh, we're getting red. 1 hour for 100. 2 hours for 200, and so forth, all the way up to $500. There you go. Yeah, thanks Bob for blocking him. He was wasting my time answering his questions. Yeah, it was just a matter of time. I have moss ball in my brackish tank that's working for me, but it may not work for you. YouTube says that way you can be sure your favorite creators, and yep. Do you know what the origins of the USA Blue is? I like the Loa and the other variants because I know where it's collected from. Unsure of the USA Blue, though. It's huge. That's what she said. That's what she said. Well, you always left me wanting more. No, I'm not famous. LOL, just a super fan of everyone. He is very super famous. Bob, you take checks? Nope. You can only communicate with a fish with a... What? You can only communicate with a fish line. Burning Fire... Aussie $1. See, I'm gonna get confused on all these different countries. Big Fly Multimedia, right now you have to have 1,000 subscribers for Super Chat. You might already have it though, so they're slowly rolling it out. So right now, everyone with over 1,000 should have it, and then they're slowly rolling it out to everyone. But you have to turn off fan funding before you can turn on Super Chat. They better not take any of the Super Chat money because it's donated to the creator. YouTube gets the money from ads. Yep, right now they're not taking anything. Steenfott Aquatics, help, my swordtail just gave birth to like 30 or 40 fish. Like right now, help. What do you need help with? What? I don't know what I can help you with. You got 40 free fish. What do you need help with? It's like 80 cents USA. Don't spend it all in one place. I will cherish it forever. Bob, I will be paying you in compliments. Aw. Matt, what size tank they're in? Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of help I can give you or what you're looking for. Good God, Matt, good luck. Yeah, they're probably all going to get eaten. I don't know if you want help with it, saving them, if you're not worried about them getting eaten. $1,531 spam comments. Look at that. Super Chat. Yeah. Problem is this money doesn't show up anywhere. That's the only problem with Super Chat, is I haven't figured out how to get this money. Anyways, Bob, would you be alright with me using part of this stream for a new video? As long as you're not, like, putting fish pooping on my face or something. Joel says, how many of the spam comments are Charles? Out of that 1,500, maybe 10? Not very much. Matt, I don't know what you can do there, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what we can do for you, Matt. Didn't you have this problem last time? You're trying to, I don't know, someone was, if you need her to stop giving birth, then you need to remove the males and the females. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Some of my plants, my 29, are starting to show blackbeard algae. What is the best remedy for that? Water changes and flow. Blackbeard algae doesn't like current, so you can get like a power head or something like that. It probably doesn't include dollar dues. I have a, oh man, what is it? I have a donk. What's a donk? Is it a donk? Anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't need a gun. I have a donk. What's a donk? Steenfott Aquatics, I forgot to mention, I am Tardis 52, Pseudotropheus de Masoni. I've been around for a while now. I threw it all away when I changed my name twice. I was thinking about you the other day. Like, whatever happened to de Masoni? Keep changing your name. Add some more hiding places, Matt. Yeah, what? Matt, nope. Matt. I'm gonna have to wait till they are 1 inch. Yeah, you're kind of SOL there, Matt. I don't know what to tell you. Charles Fish Tanks, holy cow, I hope they do. Now, what did he say? Where's best? Thanks, Jan. They're only going to be 2 inches, so color might be a little less than seller. Would you say that one male and one female can do well together in a 4-foot planted tank? Oh, jeez. Doesn't show a donation button on my side because I have 5 on it. It's down, you can't see it on my screen, but it's below. There should be like the happy face, then there's a $sign. We have Java Fern and moss balls in our brackish tank. They do fine. I hope so, but I heard that it's better to keep 2 or 3 females per male. Anyone know when or who has the next dollar per gallon sale? Kayla Petco's dollar per gallon sale starts March 26th. Fish called Murphy swam into a wall. Said, damn. Separate the male, Matt. My dad says flush the mother. Why don't you just take one of them into your local fish store? Opinions on Ken's fish food. I'm not a fan of it myself, but a lot of people like it. It has too much filler for me, and it's too old. I feel like he buys it in such mass quantities that it sits there for long periods of time. Rutu says next dollar per gallon, I'm gonna get 250 gallon. I don't know about that. I have super chat and I only have 3 subscribers. Yeah, so that it's being rolled out. It's one of those things that you just gotta wait for it if you don't have it. I'm not looking for more added baby bids for family. I think they have them for like $5. Matt, my local fish store is an hour away. My parents won't take me there just to give them 1 fish. But you go there every once in a while, right? You might just have to deal with it till the next time you go. Oh, who knows, Jan? I might actually pick up another pair of blah, 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 since shipping is the same. Obviously, you wouldn't keep 2 variants in the same tank, but it might be nice to have a blue and a red. Blah, blah, blah. March 26th. Yep, Cole Schramm is right. March 26th at Petco. They are like 13 and like the PC costs 600. Not sure what you're talking about there. Apparently I missed some. Make the male swordtail pay for child support. That'll get him to stop mating. Hey man, just joined the stream. Hello, Orion. How many people do we have? Oh, you know we were missing. I haven't seen Danny's Aquariums in here yet. He's usually here. Save 1 fish, flush a dad. Yeah, flush your dad down the toilet. That's terrible to say. My brother-in-law wants me to do a coral tank. I told him I need at least $600 to start it. Yep, can't go cheap on that stuff. Where did you get your green screen? I went to the local craft store and I bought green fabric. Steenfott Aquatics. No, they only go when I run out of frozen food. They also say I can only go once every 3 months or else I would live with the fish. Oh, Ryan, you actually pronounced my name right. Most people don't. Really? Get a dwarf gourami. They will eat you the fry. Well, the parents should eat the fry too, so Salt is so expensive. I want a mantis shrimp. Salt is only expensive at the start, though. Danny is in the Netherlands. It's 5:00. Yeah, he usually sets his alarm. But to be honest, I forgot to schedule this live stream until like 2 hours before it started. So that's probably my fault. A fish is easy to... What? A fish is easy to with... I think you missed some of your punchline there. Start researching and you can totally do it cheap. Oh, look at that. We start talking about salt water, and look who shows up. A fish is easy to weigh because it has its own scales. There you go. I knew you missed it. Yeah, Matt, you're kind of in a tough spot. There's not a lot of help that any of us can give you. Sorry, that's just the truth. Mason, if you make it, we will watch. Yeah, this is costing me big bucks. You can get a lot of awesome corals for cheap at your local fish store. Hey, don't hate Bob. Not hating. I'm setting up a saltwater tank and I'm going to get my corals for free. So there. Doesn't get much cheaper than that. Steenfott Aquatics, the parents never eat the fry. I wish they did. I can't get any more fish because mine are packed with gobies, tetras, and swordtail fry. Who said his name 3 times? I have a freshwater tank too. White, I was reading on the mantis shrimp forums that acrylic and a heater in a sump would be smart. Steenfott Aquatics, I knew I just showed up, but I got to film and voice over a vid. That's fine, man. I always look forward to your vids. They always look really good. Instant Ocean's like $9 here for a nano reef tank. I just use table salt for my saltwater tanks. I love Rummy-Nose Tetra. I love Rummy-Nose Tetra too. I was on the GSAS Home Show page 4. GSAS Home Show. I want a pleco pond. That'd be pretty sweet. Sorry, Matt. Bob is right. Yep. I'm kidding. I don't do saltwater tanks with table salt. Obviously, that was a joke. Although I wonder if you can use actual beach water to start a saltwater tank. A lot of people do. Like back in the 70s, people would take sand and water right out of the ocean. Steenfott Aquatics, if you stream another 2.5 hours, I'll be able to hang out. No, I'm about ready to call it. I'm almost done. Yep, looks like I have to flush them. Oh man, I almost banned you just for saying that. You better not flush your fish. I know you're joking. Why they don't get the name thumb splitters for nothing? Yeah, because of possible pollutants. That's what everyone says, but a lot of people have done it. You inspired me to get a multi-tank. They had their first fry yesterday. Awesome, Orion. They are super fun fish to have. Rudy says, depend on the beach you get it from. I'm New Jersey and close to, yeah. Don't be getting anything off the beach from New Jersey. The only thing you're going to get on the beach in New Jersey is herpes. Have a good evening, Bob. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you, Joanne. Appreciate you stopping by. I heard in a podcast by Mark De Niro that they used to put corals in jars and sit them outside in the yard for a couple hours a day. That's kind of funny. Just came back from the Shed Aquarium. I might have to go there this year. Bob, you gonna stop the live stream? Fine, just make it all stop. Joke. Yep, I'm gonna stop it here pretty soon. Although I was thinking about doing a 24/7 live stream of like just a fish tank, just so people could have somewhere to go to talk, because people like talking. Herpes and used syringes. Yeah. New Jersey needs like another typhoon or something to go and wash that whole place up. Shed Aquarium is amazing. That's what everyone says. That's why I want to go. Are you bringing anything special to the meeting on Valentine's Day? I'm going to bring you a chocolate heart just for you. Kayla C, it works for some people, but I wouldn't do it around a built-up area. No, Bob, you have 7 more hours to go. Nope, no one donated $500, so I'm not staying another 5 hours. Just kidding. Steenfott Aquatics. So my dad likes Apistos, so I'm going to use that as an excuse to get a 10-gallon and feed the fry to them. There you go. Yeah, New Jersey needs 10 more hurricanes. That's certainly true. Fish Person says he has a video on the Shed Aquarium coming out tomorrow. Help, I need all the info I can get on Corydoras nanus. Searching Google doesn't yield. I think you asked me that before, and I have no information on it. Aquarium of Cichlid says, if you do a full 24 hours, I will donate $500. I'm not falling for that again. Not falling for that again, tell you that much. I told a buddy at work that I was a fish keeper. He said, that's like playing God, and I have to admit, it's pretty perceptive of him. I don't know how it's like playing God. If keeping pets is like playing God, I don't know. Bob, any plans with your special someone for Valentine's Day? I'm single, so thanks for rubbing that in. Matt, LR, you can also give the fry to someone else in the hobby. I was talking about that special lady who drove Bob to Aquarium Co-op and who Bob drove back home. No special lady. I am single. Abby, I won't tell the parents. I live 5 blocks from a former mob boss mansion. I played poker with a couple mob bosses down in the Bay Area. That was interesting. I made sure to lose. I lost on purpose. Very true. Kayla, we have miles of coast in Florida. I think my food might be here, so I might have to go. Aquarium of Cichlids says, check out Aquarium of Cichlids channel. Yes, free promotion. There you go. Aquarium of Cichlids. Go to channel. I'll check it out right now. 118 subscribers. 119 subscribers. Jack Dempsey's how to set up a tank. My dog stopped to say hi. You know I gotta watch that one. All right, have a good one, Bob. Fire Marshal Bill, thank you. Whoever rubbed in Bob being single now has to donate $500. One of these days, I'm gonna get that $500. I'm telling you. All right, have a good one. I already read that. Leave the live stream on for chat. You eat and come back later. Nope. 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 I'll go till 8:20. I'll go 3 more minutes. Reef and Library Aquatics. Actually, a lot of killy guys in the Bay Area feed solely BBS, but I like worms because they are really easy to culture. Maybe I'll ask Inglorious Bettas. Maybe you can be my Valentine. Just kidding. Charles Fish Tank says, Bob, eventually I will give you that $500. I believe you because you're going to be, well, you're probably already a millionaire, but you're going to be a very successful business person, so I don't doubt it. Inglorious Beta sounds good then. Are Grindle worms the easiest? What type of aquarium would you prefer, 40-gallon breeder or 55? That's a tough question. It depends on what I'm putting in it, to be honest. I would have to figure out what I'm going to put in it and then decide. As short, kind of like an opposite thing, short and big. Short Steen. Okay, that's pretty funny. I'm sure her phone is dead. Steenfott Aquatics are 1.7-inch shells, a good size for a Maltese. I have various sizes, and I don't pay attention to which ones they like the most. So I'm sure it's good. I'm sure they'll breed in it, but I like having various sizes. What is an easy Apisto? Apistogramma cockatoides. You better be mine. Big and anxious. I ship short Steen. Griddles don't require refrigeration like white worms. Otherwise, they are identical. $500 and get one of Bob's fish named after you. Ship it. Ship it. What would you pay for Maltese? I paid $7 a piece for my Maltese. So that's what I did pay, not what I would pay. Hey Jan, how's the Curtis Fry? Got $1, only $4.99 to go. It's gonna sound like those Twitch people now. I choose you, Ralph Wiggum. What are your thoughts on electric blue Jack Dempsey's? Thought I'd ask. They're cool, but I would never keep them because, I'm not a fan of aggressive fish. But they are cool. I'll give them that much. If you were going on vacation, what do you want? Not feed fish shrimp. Use auto feeders once a day. Use vacation pyramid feeders. All of the above, Brian. So I have 27 tanks. Some of them are on auto feeders. Some of them I would use pyramid feeders. Some of them I would do nothing. Like my rainbow tanks, I would do nothing. My pleco tanks, I would use pyramid feeders. Cichlids that are not on auto feeders, I would do nothing. That's about it. If I was going to be gone longer than 7 days, then I would have someone come and feed them. Holy cow, what just happened here? Thank you, Curtis. Thank you. Why microbenzes never have babies? Baby? Matt DLR. An option may be something on how to care for a fish that you have, or maybe a DIY. Yeah, talk about filtration, talk about lighting, talk about care. Talk. I don't think you talked in your last video, at least the last one I saw. Charles Fish Tanks, I saw some Ultims today. Oh, don't get him started. I used to have them. Aquarium of Cichlids. I gotta run. Thanks so much. And Glorious Bettas. I'll talk to you guys later. Steenfott Aquatics, you need to hang out in the chat box more. Oh, chat box. Yeah. It's rough, man. It's a rough life. It's tough keeping up with everything, I'll tell you. Who else is streaming tonight? I don't know. Someone better pick it up. See you, man. It's 11 p.m. here. Thanks, Orion. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. No, LOL. Working. Yeah, Sashimi can't stream tonight. Cannot do it. He's got a level. He's got to get that Alliance tune up. It's Saturday, dude. Hey, I made it to the bottom. The fish life. You want to grow faster. I'd wear something more comfortable on a live stream for $500. That's rent money. So you would slip into something a little more comfortable for $500. I don't think this is YouTube's not turning into a campsite. You can't go that route. I wish I could. I don't have working webcam right now. Have you got your new computer yet? Use your phone, GN. She broke everything she owns. Bob, if you do another 30 minutes, your money will be in the mail tomorrow. What money? What are you talking about? I told you I'm not falling for that stuff again. Flew a helicopter to pick up an arowana for the first time. That sounds pretty hardcore. Sashimi, you're a beast. You can do it. Charles Fish Tanks, I'm not seeing a ton of worms. If nitrates are higher than 20, crabenzas have more difficulty breeding. There you go. More water changes. Hey Bob, you're pantless. Yeah, that's why I turned off the cam when I went up to go to the bathroom. Someone said you need to wear something with more cleavage to get that 500. I don't think I have the required equipment to get a $500 tip. I don't have blonde hair. I don't have cleavage. Cool heli ride and a new arowana. Yeah, that's crazy. New computer should be here early next week. You didn't get Prime shipping? I guess you bought it from Dell. Bob, can you just stream you playing games? No, I think that would piss off a lot of people. Bob, are you wearing Superman undies? Nope, free balling. Matt DLR, is it okay if you don't like to talk? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to talk, but people love it. People love it. Savage, that call out though. Oh, we're starting to get in that weird place of YouTube again. All right, let's go to 8:30. I guess we're going to 8:30 now. Oh man, going to 8:30 and then everyone stops talking. Well, I've been on a steady decline since 7:45. That's rough. Damn it, man. Stuff for God's sakes. Your erythrura. Oh boy. Let's not end this chat where we started it on. I think that's what I'm going to get though. 2.5 hours later and 2 hours of nonsense. I think I'm going to get the Apistogramma erythrura. That's what I decided on. Can you get some wild platy and what do they cost? I've never looked into it. Sorry, man. Are you guys talking about Savage the Giant Samoa rapper? Oh, it happens quicker on sashimi streams. It goes from fish to wooden chest. Yeah, and then like who was breastfeeding? Someone was talking about breastfeeding on his channel. Like, jeez. Thank you for the live stream, Bob. Everyone have a great night. Thank you, April. Appreciate it. Racing's Natural Aquariums. We're going full potato again. I think we've been there all night. Apistogrammas need more erythras. Hey, Bob, how do you feel about Dr. Foster and Smith? I think they're owned by Petco now, so I don't really... Although I think I've only bought something there once, and that's because I won a gift card. Really, Bob, you should at least know how to pronunciate urethra. Yep. I don't care about fish pronunciations. Everyone else can be the Nazis. I don't care. Kayla says yes, she is breastfeeding, helping everyone breastfeed. So if you guys are thirsty, go talk to Kayla. Bob, cringe winner 2017. Going for it next year too. Jesus turned it rated R. Yeah. Fish Jesus. Title, let's buy some Apistos. My title, let's buy some Erythras. At least I have the chat on, so when people watch this later, they just won't think I'm a blabbering idiot. At least they'll be able to know that this is like an ongoing joke, right? Hopefully. Petco owns Live Aquaria, but I don't think they own Dr. Foster and Smith. Yes, because Live Aquaria owns Dr. Foster and Smith, or vice versa. Either way, Petco owns both of them now, because they were both owned by the same company previously. So if you meet Lord Jacob's Aquariums, you'd still mispronounce. I've never met a braver man. Mispronounce what? Rated R Superstar. If I met Lord Jacob's Aquariums, I would still be exactly who I am right now. If that answers your question. I'm training to become a dietary aide now. That's cool. Petco bought Foster and Smith and Live Aquaria in 2015. There you go. Short and Anxious is back just in time for me to end the stream. And at least she came back after we spent 15 minutes talking about her, right? At least she wasn't here for that. Oh, I thought Dr. and Fish sold off Live Aquaria. I don't know. All I know is that Petco owns both of them now. That's all I know. Bob, what do you think is the best product that Corey made? Probably the fry food. That stuff is genius. Yes, Matt. Jacob bashing time. I don't bash Jacob. He's just misunderstood. Jacob's just misunderstood. Hey, Racing. Short, we nicknamed you Short Steen. We'll check it out. Abby. Yep, Abby's got a new video up there. Petco is too big of a company. Short. You and Big Steen got shipped. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest. Short Steen. Maybe his grandma chuckle is endearing. Thanks for the stream. Made water change. Night much better. Well, that's good. Oh no, I shipped. Yeah, I don't get that reference. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old for that reference. Are we going with Short Steen or Big and Anxious? I got shipped. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna read that. Not even reading that. Well, that was the funniest thing I've read all night. Thank you, Neon. Oh my god, that beta is huge. Anthony, that sucks. I like their products. So I don't think Petco has changed anything yet. Just the fact that they're still owned by Petco. Bob shipped in his pants. What? Jordan says, hey Bob, where do you get your fish? I bought fish from Aquabid. I bought fish from the Wet Spot, my local fish stores. I bought fish from cichlidlovers.com and probably a couple other places I don't know about. It was on Evergreen Way in Everett. Uh-oh. Hey, Bob, do you ever go to Pet Paris when it was open, and what do you think of it? I remember going there as a kid, like a long time ago, before it was on Evergreen Way. It used to be on Everett Mall Way. And they always had like these off-the-wall weird fish that you'd never see before. And that's what I remember about it. I remember liking it because, one, they always had like oddball weird fish, and they always had oddball weird reptiles. So I always liked it. But I think when it moved to Evergreen, I may have only went there like once. Cool, thanks. I want to order some fish online. Yeah, the Wet Spot Tropical Fish and Aquabid. If you're buying off Aquabid, you just got to make sure that you research who you're buying it from, read their reviews, make sure they have like 99% positive reviews. But anyways, I'm calling it. It's getting kind of weird. So I think that's it for me. I still got a lot of stuff to do tonight. I still got a birthday party to go to. So I am out of here. I am leaving. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for everyone who donated. That was pretty fun to see that. What else? I don't know if I'm going to be live streaming on Monday yet. So I'm not going to schedule it, but I'll definitely be back on Saturday. But thanks again, everyone. It was a lot of fun. Even the weird stuff made me laugh. And I will see everyone maybe Monday, if not next week, Saturday.